Hello. For this assignment, I wanted to talk about IXL. It's one of the recommended tools here for real-time feedback, which is really useful for formative assessments. Their website, IXL.com, has a specific page dedicated to Canadian programs like the one in Ontario, and this has a whole bunch of skills and outcomes directly linked to what we find in the official curriculum. And you'll see that it goes from junior kindergarten all the way to grade 12. And each of these has hundreds of skills or outcomes linked to each grade level. So let's go have a look for grade 12. As you can see, I really like the format here of being able to see a whole overview of the whole year with all the different kind of skills, all categorized, very, very clear, very, very simple. I like it like this. You can as well put some favorites here. Let's have a look at a type of exercise the students will meet on this website. So it's essentially for practicing math for the students and for the teachers to supervise what the students are doing. So let's say I'm answering this question as a student. I submit it. I got the answer right. Now let's say I'm doing another question and I get the answer wrong. They give me an explanation with what happened. So they tell me what I answered, what the question was, and they give us a review sheet here called Remember. And it gives us the most critical information with any formulas or any terminology we might need to answer the question. And it also has a solve section when we get an answer wrong, which really shows us, as you can see, in detail, step by step, how to find the answer. So this is absolutely fantastic. It can be for trigonometry, for vectors, for different things. Again, there's the review section. There is the solution section as well in detail for even pretty complex problems. I really like this here. There's a section called Analytics to see how students are doing in the last 30 days, time spent, questions answered. You can go see how they're doing per outcome. So what score they have for certain outcomes, which is, I think, is amazing here. And IXL has a ton of resources, like printable resources, videos for tips and tricks on their website and on YouTube. There's a ton of stuff there to help out teachers who want to try this out the first time. Let's have a quick look at something pretty useful here.
From here, you can dive deeper into individual students. With the Student Details Report, you can see what questions a student has answered, how much time they've practiced, the skills they've progressed in, and the categories they focused on most. This gives you a closer look at how each student is improving and where they may need help. For in-class instruction, IXL's Live Classroom allows you to remotely monitor student practice with live activity tiles. While your students are using IXL, the tiles alert you to students who are having trouble and those who have gone idle, so that you can provide support the moment it's needed.
I love this. This is how I would use it in class. Like for example, at the start of a class or at the end of class, have a practice section, and it gives the automatic feedback for you, so you don't need to do this yourself. And you can see live which students are struggling a little bit more and go help them either in person, or you could go through Teams here and send a quick chat message to those students that need help, bring them into a helping corner room, for example, where you can make a meeting so that you can explain to them if they're wearing their headphones. It's going to be good for the sound, so it's very clear for them, even in a class that's working on different projects. So I really like that the feedback is immediate. Meaningful feedback is immediate feedback. It's automatized help, so you can see who needs help the most in this live setting. And it's for formative assessments, but also you could use the scores that are obtained through this to give a few points throughout the year. It has consumer math, financial literacy, but it does not have coding yet. So the curriculum is almost up to date with the new stuff coming out. It has limited language options, which is really why I would not use it, because it's not available